we live in a society that has pretty much told us, it definitely told me, that the only way to be a useful member of society is go to college, fill in a bunch of bubbles, get your piece of paper, and now I'm worthy of selling my hours to somebody for dollars, which, yes, I did do it. Made it through 4 years of college. Might have taken more than 4 years, but I did it. And as grateful as I am to have that degree, and as much as I understand the sacrifice that went into that through multiple generations, the blood, sweat, and tears from my family, and the hard work that I put into accomplishing something that was absolutely not meant for me, but I didn't have any other direction or anything, and I don't regret it. But man, I'm pretty ticked at the system, because really all I see college as, education, the whole education system, it's just simply indoctrination to tell us all that we need to follow directions and do things by a certain time. It's not about problem solving. It's not about creating the best future for yourself. It's not about becoming independent, financially wealthy, or capable on your own. It's about just being able to make money for someone else by selling hours of your life, by selling your life to someone that you can then call them your boss. Well, I've just decided that's not the way I'm going to do things. So yeah, I'm still doing a part-time gig here to support my YouTube and my freelance work. It's what you got to do, The reality is, before things get good, there's got to be some discomfort and some struggle. But I figured out a pretty darn cool way to get through it. This has bounced around a little bit. My encouragement to you guys is that if you know there's something better out there for you, maybe it has nothing to do with following a different, career path or changing your perspective about education or a degree or anything like that. But if you've got a vice that's preventing you from being the best version of you, performing your best, such as alcohol, that to me is the devil. I'm never touching another drop of alcohol again. It's been over 8 months. I don't want it ever in my body ever again. And let me tell you, it's like a cheat code. Like, I just opened up all these capabilities within myself once I got that stuff completely out of my system. And honestly, the biggest key to that was the gym. I wouldn't have stopped drinking if I didn't start working out first, I don't think. And I can promise you that this adventure I'm on, there's no possible way I would have made it here or survived if I did get here. The amount of challenges I've run into, it's insane. Murphy's Law is, my YouTube channel is Murphy's Law in action. But you know what? I go to bed feeling great. I wake up feeling great. I'm never worried about driving. And, at the end of the day, if you get yourself physically active, doing consistent, intense workouts, keeping the promises to yourself, saying, I'm going to get up and work out, and then you do it. And you do it every single time. And you keep the promises to yourself that you're not going to drink, and then you do it, and you do it every single time. After a while, it really starts to build up that inner self-belief, that thing that we probably all had at one point, and I know I definitely lost it. So my encouragement to you today is, if you aren't just 100% in the perfect exact place that you want to be in every which way, then that means that there's a calling for something more out there for you. And I think one of the biggest deterrents that keeps men from really becoming truly who they're worthy of becoming is comfort. Is getting set. You've got enough money coming in, you've got a roof over your head, you're able to take care of all the bills and have a little money left over, take care of the kids. And I'm not a parent. I do understand that family is purpose. That's prepackaged purpose. It lands right in your lap. You can't do anything about it. That is your purpose. But is it your only purpose? Is there a calling for you that might be something out there that you can bring some good into the world, or good for yourself, or good for your family, that goes outside of the comfort that you already know? I know I've made a decision here to live a really uncomfortable life that's also really amazing. And it just started off as I just had to move. I just had to do something. I had to get started moving, and everything else would start falling into place. Trust me, I'm a long ways for it being totally in place, but things are starting to reveal themselves as time goes. And I was supposed to be 6 hours away from here in the desert, and now I live on the sand dunes and out on the beach right next to the ocean. I'm getting paid. I'm here for every sunrise. I'm here for every sunset, and this might be a temporary phase in life, but I can tell you this, if I was drinking and I wasn't in the gym, none of the rest of this would have happened. So I really hope that all you guys out there, you know, find your calling, find your purpose. I mean, it took me a year and a half of just asking myself all day, every day, who am I, who do I want to be, and what do I want to do with my life? And I still don't have it completely figured out, but I can tell you this, I'm moving. Things keep getting better. The harder they get, the more I keep moving, the better they get. Every time things get harder, they get better. They get harder, they get better. You just got to keep going. And if you live a life of comfort, every time things get hard, you're just going to fall back and revert back to comfort. Sit back, watch that TV, stuff the pizza in your face, go drink, get through the night, and then live the next day in a way that's less than you could be. So, thanks for following along on my content, guys. my instincts to edit myself didn't totally stop this time, but I'm going to keep giving these a try because, you know, there might be somebody that this message does affect, but if nothing else, I'm going to have these cool videos, you know, 20, 30, 40 years down the road to look back on and see where I started, because I know where I'm going, and most of the rest of the world doesn't get it yet, but it's going to be good.